Hello everyone, this is Rainy VR and I wanted to touch bases with the AV3 creator and how to create multiple toggles between two separate outfits with presets. Now, I'm going to assume everybody has all their assets imported, your VRC SDK, your model assets, your Lyuma emulator, and the AV3 creator. So if you have imported those, you can import those in that same order. That way the import doesn't have any problems with anything. Other than that, you'll want to go to Tools, enable Avatar 3.0, and make sure this is within the same scene of your current model you're working with. Once you've done that, we can create toggles. So I'm going to take you guys through the advanced toggle creator process on how to make a toggle between two separate outfits. And after we set that up, I'm going to take you to the AV3 creator and we're going to make two presets between two outfits here. Now, if you go to advanced toggle creator, it's going to ask you to put your VRC avatar descriptor here. You can either autofill or you can drag your model into it. Your output directory is where it's going to save your current saves of your toggles and your menus and whatnot. Or you can open up a menu and put it into a folder of your choosing, or even create a new folder in your files if you chose to. I like to create menus and folders and separate them. So I'm going to save mine underneath a menu called AV3 toggles. Now once you've done that, if you open settings here, you'll notice that we have quite a few options. Now you want to make sure write defaults is active, which it should already be. If not, you can auto detect. Everything else leave alone. The only thing that we are focusing on is creating the toggle menu for in-game and where it's going to be. Now you can create a new menu and add menu to main menu. This is the process I'm going to take you through. Now, if you already have a menu that you would like to add it to, uncheck this and choose which menu you would like it to be added to. But since we're going to start fresh, I'm going to make a new menu called clothing toggle. It will be added to my main menu and we are done here. So you can add toggles by manually adding and naming and making the parameter name yourself. And you can even go to modules and add simple, change material, blend shape, point omi, dissolve if you chose to do so. There's even additional options for parameter drivers if you really wanted to get into it. But here we technically don't need to get into all that. If you notice in my hierarchy for my model, I have a base outfit here. And I have a second outfit called belt sweater here. So clearly I have my base outfit active on my scene. Now you don't have to individually add these. You can actually highlight all of these through the newest version of the AV3 Creator 1.3.4 or higher by highlighting them all. Right click advanced toggle. New toggle. Empty toggle will only add these as if I'm hitting the add button, except it will give it a name for the name and parameter, but it won't apply an actual toggle object. So I want to have a toggle, a toggle object. Now, if you open one, you'll notice that since it's active in my hierarchy, it is set as a default state. So this is the outfit I want to load into when I first load into the model or reset the avatar. So if you open modules, you'll notice that it did apply the toggle object to it. And I know there's two options here. One says default state and one says toggled state. Leave it on a toggled state. Ignore the default state. We're going to set this all as a preset. That way we can toggle between two outfits and still toggle on Like say I want to turn on my jacket from my belt sweater and disable my coat from my base outfit, you'll be able to do so through the toggle menu. So now I have my default outfit here. We need to add our second outfit as well. So go ahead and add your other outfits. You can add more than 1, 2, 3. You can add as many outfits as you choose to do so here, and it will automatically set up everything for you. Now, if you noticed, I don't have this active on my scene. And when I added it, it didn't set it as a default state. So make sure to keep that in mind. If you accidentally have something that you want to be loaded into deactive in your hierarchy and it's disabled in your scene, it won't be default state. So always make sure to double check and make sure what you want as your default or not is checkboxed by default state. Once you've checked, you can just hit create toggles. And it's going to ask you if you want to click yes. Now, this created all my toggles between my two outfits. And if you wanted to check and see what your menu might look like, you can click on your model, scroll down to your menu underneath your expressions. Click on your menu. Gonna highlight it in your assets. Created the menu called clothing toggle. And it added all my toggles. This will even create your page 2, 3, 4, and so on if you have a whole bunch of different objects that you added. That way it doesn't overload your menus. Once you've done that, I want you to go to your Av3Creator menu. Select the same model in your hierarchy or autofill. You have a directory. You can either auto select or like I do, I put things in a separate folder. Once you've done that, your preset creator you want to open up, and we're going to make two presets here, one for my base outfit and one for my belt outfit. In order to do so, I am going to make a toggled check next to my first outfit. All the other outfits you're going to want to click on default. Toggled means on, default in terms means off. So I'm going to label this default outfit. Click create preset. And since I have more than one outfit that I want a preset for, I am going to go ahead and do the same thing for the next outfit. So this one here, I'm going to rename it and go belt outfit. I'm going to go create preset again. So once you've done that, you'll notice that if you go to your menu, it did create a new menu underneath your main menu called presets. You go into it, it added those two presets, the default and the belt outfit, between each other. So in terms, if you just go to play mode now, click on the model that you just worked on. You can go to gesture manager radial. Might be a little more simpler for people to understand. This is what it's going to look like in game. Now I have clothing toggles where everything is available to toggle in and out of. And I have my two presets. So say I want to go into my belt outfit. There's my preset. It's going to load those objects that I just did for my presets. Or I want to go back to my default. Oh, there it is. I can go back to my default outfit. So, like I was saying before, you can toggle between each other. So toggle on an outfit that you want to have on. Go to your clothing toggles. You'll notice that they are active in here. I want to take my jacket off. And I want to go to my base outfit and toggle on my coat. There we go. So you can toggle between separate parts, separate objects, and such by creating your toggles this way. Now, if you only want presets, you just want to be able to toggle in between each other, then you can do so. And you don't want this menu, then you can easily do so by just going into your menu and deleting that menu. You don't have to have the menu. If you only want presets, then you can do it that way. Just delete your menu. And if you don't want to have all those other options, when you're in your AV3 toggle creator, you can uncheck everything, create menu, add menu to main menu, and create new menu. And it won't create a menu for you, but you can still add the presets. It'll all be on your model. So